Self-care is not selfishness. It is self-preservation. In this time of increased stress and pressure, we must be awake on the inside to matter on the outside. We must, of a necessity, take care of our emotional and mental health. Hi, welcome once again to my channel, Relationship Matters with Modupe Eka. In this channel, we discuss everything about our relationship. Relationship is life. We look into everything that makes us a better version of ourselves, how we relate with each other, how we act and interact with another person. Today, we're going to be looking at signs of an abusive relationship. In the last 1 week, I spoke with 3 different people, the 3 of them in various degrees of depression. As a matter of fact, the 3 of them needed medical attention. Physical abuse is the first set of signs that we'll be looking into. Physical abuse is the most noticeable form of abuse because it leaves in its trail scars. However, before your partner gets violent, there are signs to watch out for. When your partner becomes angry enough to start kicking things around the house, when it damages the television, damages things around the house, when it just throws things around, plays tantrum because he is angry, it is a sign of physical abuse. Such person is not just because he's hungry, he needs attention, he needs help. Such partner is likely to get violent. It is not normal that a partner gets angry and begins to destroy things around the house that he invested his money into. That partner needs to talk to somebody. Secondly, when your partner is angry enough to abandon you in a dangerous and unfamiliar place, it is a sign of physical abuse. A partner that you go out together and then because of an argument decides to drop you off and say, come home by yourself, it is a sign of physical abuse. Nobody should be angry enough to abandon you in a dangerous or an unfamiliar place. When a partner locks you out because you've done something wrong and say, go to your mother's house, go to your father's house, and tells you, sleep anywhere that you like, I will not let you into my house tonight, it is a sign of an abusive relationship. Who you love and you truly love, you don't abandon them to go and sleep in the cold air or any other place when you don't care. When your partner threatens to hurt you with a weapon, or when he's angry, he breaks a bottle. When your partner can be angry enough to carry a knife and say, I will kill you, or he's angry enough to smash the bottle on the wall and threatens you that if you do anything, I will kill you, it is a sign of physical abuse. Take note that when we hear stories of a partner that kills the other partner, it started with threats. So don't wait until that day when emotion will overpower that partner and then it commits a crime in a split of a moment. It can be very dangerous and it has grievous consequences if it is not addressed. Don't tolerate such partner. Speak up so that you receive help. Your partner prevents you to seek medical help when he has beaten you or you are ill, it is a form of physical abuse. Your partner should not prevent you from seeking help from the medical doctor or from your family or close acquaintance, for example. So when your partner begins to isolate you, it is a sign of an abuse. When your partner drives recklessly to scare you, he says, I'll just drive this car, all of us will just fall into the ditch. It is a form of an abuse. Take note, speak up. Don't take such things for granted. That partner may very well need help. Next set of signs that we shall be looking at is emotional abuse. Emotional abuse is one of the difficult abuse to really take note of because it is like a torment. The abuser is just going through emotional torment, and it may not be very obvious. In emotional abuse, people around you may just see you from afar and think that, oh, that's a good couple, that those couples are having the best form of their life, especially if the abuser knows how to pretend, and if also the abuse is taking it all and trapping all the emotional abuse inside of him instead of speaking up. This form of abuse is very dangerous. It's an abuse that can lead to depression. It's an abuse that make people suicidal. So we need to watch out for signs of emotional abuse. When your partner calls you name, criticize you every time, insult you, and is constantly bringing you down, it is a sign of emotional abuse. Nobody can thrive or blossom when they are constantly criticized, when all the time you are being abused and called names. It gets at everybody. Nobody likes it. When your partner does not trust you, is always jealous and over possessive, it is a very bad sign of emotional abuse. When a man or a woman wants to consume you all by himself, he doesn't want you to talk to anybody, he's jealous of your same sex relationship, he just wants you. Don't mistake over possessiveness with love. I've heard women that often say, oh, it's just like that. He doesn't like me. He just wants me to himself. Or she just wants me to herself. No. Anybody that wants to consume you all alone has a problem. It is a sign of emotional abuse. Seek help. Talk about it. It is not normal for a man to be jealous of the wife's other girlfriends, or for a woman to be jealous of the husband's other male friend. That woman may need help. That man may need help. It may be codependency, it may be anything, it may be emotional garbage that they've carried from their youth into their marital life. So talk about it, confront it, and seek help before you, as the victim, fall into depression. Your partner expects you to ask for permission before you do anything. Before you can call your mother, you must ask for permission. Before you can speak to your boss, you must ask for permission. Before you take the children to school, you must ask permission. When your partner becomes too authoritarian and begins to threaten you that you must ask for permission, you cannot do anything without his or her permission. It is a time to speak up. It is a sign of emotional abuse. When your partner threatens to hurt himself or hurt the children, if you do anything or you say you want to leave, it is a sign of emotional abuse. I've seen both men and women that have stayed in a relationship they are not enjoying simply because one of the partner continues to threaten that if you go, I will kill myself, or I will kill you, kill the children, all of us will die. It is an emotional abuse. That same partner that is threatening to hurt you, kill you, and kill your children would never do what you want, but it keeps threatening that if you just try to mess up or do what I say you shouldn't do, I will kill you. We've also heard stories of families that one of the partners, maybe the man, kills himself, kills the children first, kills the wife, and then kills himself. It is not that day that it happened. That partner most likely has been threatening for a long time. This is the reason we ask that people should speak up, seek help before it is too late. When a partner humiliates you, laugh at you in front of others, talk you down at every available time, it is not good for anybody. It is a sign of emotional abuse. Finally, we're going to be talking about sexually abusive relationship. Yes, even in marriage, there can be sexually abusive relationship. When a partner demands sex after he has beaten you thoroughly, or you are sick and tired and your partner demands sex, then it is a sign of abusive relationship. I used to know a couple. They never have sex until after the man has thoroughly beaten the woman. It is always as if sex is the I'm sorry for the beating. This man and the wife, they were always constantly fighting. And then the woman would tell me, after he has beaten me, and then he will now take me inside, pacify her, and then they would have sex. Is a very bad sign of sexually abusive relationship. A partner should not enjoy beating up the other person and then having a sexual relationship after a thorough beating. Something is wrong. Seek help. Speak up. Don't take it for granted. It is not normal. Man views women as objects of rigid gender roles, as sexual objects. When a man does not appreciate you or just sees you as sexual object, it is a sign of sexually abusive relationship. Sex is supposed to be enjoyed by both partners. You are not supposed to endure it. Once you start enduring it, something is wrong. So speak up and confront the situation. Don't fall into depression by virtue of the fact that you're going through what you cannot share. There are sex therapists everywhere. They can talk to you. They will remain confidential if you want them to. When your partner forces you or manipulates you to perform sexual acts that you do not like, that you are not comfortable with, that is obscene and not good for your own moral well-being, it is a sign of sexually abusive relation. When a partner holds you down during sexual intercourse, it is not normal. A partner that is violent when having sex, it's not normal. It is a sign of sexual abusive relationship. I speak of these things because occasionally people come and they find the courage to talk about it, maybe after many years. Please speak up. There is help outside there. Without any controversy, abusers need help. You cannot wish away an abusive relationship. If you have any of the signs in your relationship, it is time to talk about it. It is better for you to speak up and get help than to tell stories that touch the heart. Until I come your way another time, remember no form of abuse should be tolerated. We all need to speak up when we notice signs of abuse in our relationship. Until I come your way another time. Bye.